let's make a deck. Let's make another deck. Alright, let's get these out of the way. Sorry, Despo. Sorry, let me move these. There you go. There you go. Alright. Rakdos Aggro. Alright. Let's take a look at the Rakdos cards. Let's stop playing that very good destroy everything band control deck. Woo! Theater of Horrors. What's this one? At the beginning of your upkeep, exile top card of your library. During your turn, if an opponent lost life this turn, you may play that card exiled. Deals 1 damage to target opponent or planeswalker. Meh. I think it's got some potential. I just want to glance through and get some of the real juicy ones. Menace. What are our spectacle cards? Oh. Oh my god. Look at that guy's smile. Oh my god, it's so crazy. Hey, hey, hey. Hey, tss, move. Move. Tss. What's captive audience? Captive. Hey, oh my god. Why do you just destroy? You just knock things off. Captive audience enters the battlefield under the control of an opponent of your choice. At the beginning of your upkeep, choose one that hasn't been chosen. Your life total comes 4. Discard your hand. Your opponent creates 5, 2/2. Oh, that's tight. Also, this art is so good. Oh my god, that art is so good. That is the most broken, powerful card art that has ever existed. This is exactly what I imagine all of you look like watching me play Magic the Gathering. You're just like, why would he make those decisions? I can't stop watching. Oh my god. Alright. Let's look at the juicy. Rakdos Fire enters battlefield, deals 2 damage to target opponent, 2 damage to up to 1 target creature or planeswalker. Welcome to my deck. Destroy target creature, Scry and Rafter Demon. Nah. The Showstopper. There's too many good 4-drops, man. Macabre Mockery. Not exactly what we want. What's Rakdos Rust about? Okay, so this is just like a little bit of a beater. Judith the Scourge Diva. Creatures... Yeah, that's good. We're going to put in 3 of those. What's Hackrobat? Oh, that's kind of cute. And the Fireblade Artist is pretty good. What do we think about this, huh? I think these are nice curve-outs, huh? Cult Guild Mage... it's more limited. I love that the red tap is paying. Bedevil seems strong, but that is hard to cast. I'm gonna try to run 4 of these and 4 of these. Bedeck and Bedazzle. Footlight Fiend. When it dies, it deals 1 damage to any target. That's pretty good. Alright. Carnival and Carnage. Deals 1 damage to target creature or planeswalker. Oh my god. I like this one a lot. But it's a bit expensive for where my curve's headed. I'm going to try to put 3 in there and we'll see later. Yeah. Yeah, of course we will. I'm actually thinking that maybe I actually do put in this Footlight Fiend. I mean, I think Diagonal Monkeys are still going to be better. Alright, so I'm going to now look at the new 1-drop Baronis. This is a Hasteroo. This seems kind of interesting. Keeps getting in there. Where's the Spectacle card? Spectacle. Oh, Skewer the Critics. Found it. I might do that. Light Up the Stage is the... maybe not this, actually. I like this quite a bit. Let me just start by putting this in there. Actually, I think I'm a bit more of a creature-based go wide than this, like, straight burn. It seems strong, but I'm trying to think of how I actually want to draw cards, because Rix Maadi Reveler seems nice. What's this? No. Flying Trampoline or Upkeep. It deals 1 damage to each player, then if you have 10 or less life. This thing's really good, right? I mean, my curve looks stupid. I think I'm gonna just get this out, I think. Maybe I hold on to that. Wow, that's pretty sick. Well, now I need a lot of low drops, right? I think I definitely put in the Rix Maadi Reveler. 50 cards. Fanatical Firebrand. Oh. I think this one's pretty good with Judith, huh? Legion Warboss seems like a good choice to include in this. So let's see. So these are like 2-ish drops. This is also a 2-ish drop. So 3-ish drops. This is the only 4 drop. So this is actually okay. I kind of want to keep this card because it just amuses me a lot. Trying to figure out what to do with the rest of my deck. Something that's 5 cost that's good. Maybe Angrath. Maybe just Angrath. Right? Welcome. Okay, let's do our land. We might need more card draw. We might also be okay with card draw. We have the Rix Maadi Revelers, which lets us peel some stuff. I mean, I'm pretty damn aggressive. So I'm going to see where my issues come in before I begin addressing where the card draw comes in. I want to feel pain first. It's Dragonskull Summit. What's the name of the Eye of Blood Crypt? Yeah, is this... What's the distribution of this? It's a little bit more red base, right? Probably like this. Probably like this. Yes. I have a lot of questions with this. I have like a lot of issues and a lot of questions with this, but I'm just gonna run 2 black memorials. That's a good suggestion, Delta Drifter. Midnight Reaper is also a very good suggestion. Acrobat's going to be great. Hello. Gamer Enchantment. Spawn of Mayhem. Goodness. 24 lands that I miscount? Yeah, it's 24 for sure. Oh my god, is that the new Spectacle animation? shit! Oh my god. Oh my god. There's some UI and polish. Oh, it works on their turn. Oh my god, why do I keep slurping chains? Oh. Oh. Yeah, no. No. I never block. Are you kidding me? My name is not Sean Block. Holy fucking shit, dude. Hello. And they fixed that bug where you can't just hit attack. Oh my god. Okay, maybe it's actually a little bit strong of an effect. Maybe it's just a little bit fucking loud. Maybe it is. Maybe it is. Okay. Ooh. Oh my god, yeah. Yeah, we don't... It appeared we didn't need the card draw. God, that hurts so good. Keep. That's filthy. Is there a day dirty emote? Not right now. This is actually very good for dealing with, like, turn 1 Llanowar Elf. He wants to opt. Someone wants to opt. What are you gonna say? Beginning of your upkeep. I didn't realize it was during the upkeep. Wow. Seal it away. God, I can't believe I'm gonna get to cast Carnage. This is great. I love having Shockland. Is there a Spell Pierce for creatures now? Opt away, my friend. So what we expect is that our opponent will likely have some method to blow our dudes up. At which point we'll deal 3 damage. Well, gee golly gosh, if that doesn't look like a seal or a Settle the Wreckage if I ever saw one. I mean, I can actually just leave these up, because this is like 3 damage to the face. I'm gonna go ahead and not cast my Carnage. I think Rekindling Phoenix is probably gonna be better. Is this? Oh no, sorcery speed effect. You have to download anything for the overlay to work? You shouldn't. You shouldn't have to download a gosh darn thing. Boy, I'm thirsty. Do I have water? I think I do. Those 4-mana flying tramplers don't have... Like, the more I think about it, the more I think that those are the weaker cards, because... I think the Rekindling Phoenix is stronger, so this, sack it, hit him there. There's 1 damage. Yeah, you got it. Oh my god, you die and then you have to discard 2 cards? Oh yeah. Oh, that feels correct. That's the way that we want life to get lived. Open packs. This deck, this account has everything. Brain melt for a moment. Okay, let's make some adjustments, because I actually think that this Spawn of Mayhem, I mean, it's a 4/4 flying with trample, which is... Maybe this is actually okay. Maybe I shouldn't be too hasty to make changes. I kind of do want to do something like cut 1, cut 1, cut 1, cut 1, like this, and try to find some good 1-drops to get in there. Are these Firewheelers too shitty as well? These do feel kind of bad compared to Rekindling Phoenix, don't they? 3 and 3 is fine. What's a good 1-drop? 1-drop. 1-drop-o, friends. Alright, let's find things that are exactly 1. Just 1 mana. Creature. Gutterbones? Yeah. Gutterbones. Gutterbones is our current candidate. What about the Ravnica Allegiance 1-mana creature set? Ah, it's me, Gutterbones. I'll be right back. I'm going to use the restroom. Let me just leave this deck up here in case any of you want to net deck me. Net deck me, baby. I'll be right back. Give me a sec. Did I miss anything? Yeah, I think my logic for cutting the Fire Wheeler is that typically we're up against no resistance or 3 or toughness more. So a 4-mana dude that just shows up to deal 2 damage and deal 2 to the face, it's kind of like a 4-mana deal 2 damage to the face. Rekindling Phoenix is a much scarier threat. I'm running 3 for curve purposes. I mean, this curve is a lot better. A lot of those 3-mana things are 2 with Spectacle, and the 4-mana things are 3 with Spectacle. So this is also part of the motivation for... Save and exit. This is part of the motivation for trying to get some additional 1-drops in there. Should we get Banefire in there? Well, so right now, my expectation whenever I'm building a deck in a new set is not that it will be good or bad, but that the outcome will be extremely high variance. The Simic deck we built earlier... By the way, guys, cheers. Lemon ginger seltzer water, my favorite thing to drink lately. Anyways, I expect this construction process to be relatively high variance in that this deck seems to be amazing. We've played 2 games and we really killed them. So I'm not going to change anything until I start to see reasons to change it. Oh my god, is it Aaron Forsyth? Oh my god. Aaron! So if I swing... We absolutely expect the Stitcher Supplier will block. So we're going to do this. Get our Acrobat out. Oh my god, I hope it's Aaron Forsyth. Oh, I'm going to get you, Aaron. Oh, I'm going to kill you, Aaron. I have not finished my variance thought. I'm going to finish that real fast. Yeah. Whenever I build a deck, my expectation is that it should be a fairly high variance construction process. Until I begin to get a better sense of how the thingies go. And so, as a result, if I built like that Simic deck and just got pooped on at the start of the day, great, I just discard it. This is starting to work. I'm just going to continuously play games until I start to encounter problems to the point where I might say, oh, I really need a Banefire, or oh, I really need an XYZ. Like, Banefires actually seem like a pretty dang reasonable thing to add to this. Maybe model this deck off how the big red works. Do I want to swing with my Acrobat? I mean, it'll just get blocked just right there. I'm going to go ahead and do this. If the Glowspore Shaman wants to block my Acrobat, that's fine. We're clearing the path for a Legion Warboss. It's when that Molder Hulk comes down that we might have some issues. Because right now I believe that there are 6 things. Yeah. So Molder Hulk can actually be cast right now. Oh, yeah! Alright, so our play was one that we're content with. So it can have to add some mana. We're going to add our 4/4 Demon Tramplers in there. Oh. We beat someone who was unable to draw any mana! We beat someone who was unable to draw any mana! Yeah! That's how we mark the W's! We've determined that we're absolutely capable of building decks that win against people who don't draw any mana. Alright. I'm going to keep for the deeps. Yes! Alright. Terramander. Alright, so we play this first. Slam down the Gutter Bones. This is... Gutter Bones functions as a very weak form of card draw for us. If we can proc the dealt damage to the enemy effect. This could get Wizards retorted. You know, what are you gonna do? Shit happens. Weak form of card draw and that it can keep coming back. So depending on what our opponent does, I'm noticing that this Fireblade Artist, at my upkeep, I can actually sack the Gutter Bones to guaranteed deal 2 damage to guaranteed allow me to cast something for a spectacle cost. That's like really sweet. That is pretty sick. So I can sack, replay it, sack, replay it, sack, replay it. That's sick. You kidding me? Why would I ever block that? I would literally rather die. Decline. So if our opponent has the capability of... Oh, these don't have haste. Shit. So I think this is actually free damage. I'm going to do this. Because I expect a block on the Spawn of Mayhem, followed by, like... Oh, great. No block on the Spawn of Mayhem. C'est parfait. Then we have, like, a billion damage coming in next turn. If there's a island, we die. But it's exactly how we do it, man. We were born for this sort of chaos. Living life on the edge, you know. Just realized the Spawn of Mayhem is dealing damage to both of us. Didn't even realize. Alright, we're dead. Alright, yep, got us. Boom. On phones, when does Spawn of Mayhem buff? I believe it's at the beginning of upkeep, yeah. Alright, we got a Gutter Bones. Judith. I might cut the Spawn of Mayhem. And then something else that synergizes with Judy. Get our friend the Gutter Bones out there. Acrobat, very consistent. God, I love that left and right click on the mouse. Is this actually my... Oh. This little thing right here is part of the screen. This puppy right here. And I was sort of like... Oh. Is that my green screen issue going on? What's best here? We have a lot of place. So there's just not really any good turn 3 plays for Esper. It's really turn 4 with Settle the Wreckage, turn 5 with Cleansing Ulva. Do we want to go wider with more Acrobats? I think I actually like that. What now, H2O happy dude? I think I maybe am not running enough burn. I want to have a good mix of burn. Could be a seal away. Alright. Perfectly acceptable outcome. That animation was cool the first few times, and now it's like really loud. I think I want to change the Spawn of Mayhem to something different. I don't really want to play Judith yet. Seal away. Animation is so cool. It's cool a few times. I think it's just very loud. Okay by me? You being a good cat? I think it might be Judith time. Someone explain Spectacle. If I deal damage to the enemy player, I can cast things for their Spectacle cost. Alright. Hey. Hey. Hi. Who's that? Is that the viewing audience at home? Ooh, that's good news. Look at this very good cat. This is one of the sweetest cats that has ever lived. She just loves being pet. She likes little kisses on the head. And she just likes to be close sometimes. So we're going to go ahead and let her be close. Hi. You doing okay? Getting some scritches and it's nice.
I know. Hold that thought.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah, come on. Okay, yeah. There you go. Yep. Alright. I love you so much. Okay, let's kill the happy dude. Yeah, let's kill him. Let's make him wish he never logged in today. Yeah? Yeah. Yeah, kitten, your no, don't chew on it. Okay, good cat. All right. Oh, your little arm. Let go of it. No, don't double down. Come here. Oh, there we go. You're purring the whole time. Just purring the whole time. Yes. Oh, Neosif. Yeah, it's a good cat. Alright, we got a little cat butt showing up here today. You know, I'm going to keep this. I like the Fireblade artists. I think they're cool. Carnival and Carnage is just so satisfying. They get there every time. Glad I'm running this many 1-drops. What a good cat. Yep. Rub against my head. Yep. Now, does this mean you're hungry? Because I put your food out like 5 hours ago. She's a midnight snacker, man. Okay. Is it, eh? Is it any good? I'm expecting to get quenched out. Alright. Let's see that gigantic spectacle animation. Well, shoot. Can't really get through that so well. Deals 1 damage to any target. Okay. A Crackling Drake. Doesn't this deck just look a little familiar here? I mean, I'm obviously going to Rekindling Phoenix. Another Judy, but can't cast them because they're both legendary. This is a pretty nice outcome. Pretty nice. So let's see here. Both of these attack. We block with... I mean, if we block with this, could conceivably die. But we kind of have to allow that, right? Because if we take 6, we'll go to 9. 2 spells and we're in a screwed spot. You kind of have to do this, right? Shoot this. So now if our opponent tries to shock our Rekindling Phoenix entity, we can kill this. It's pretty good. Might want to actually get 4 Legion Warbosses in this deck, you think? Oh shit, it's non-token, you're right, this is a token. Well, it looks like your pal Day9 may have makey'd a mistakey. A makey'd a mistakey indeed. God, I make you a mistakey. Shit. This one, we'll take this one back. Timing of that, it's just so agonizing. It's just an agonizing timing, isn't it? Alright. Okay. I think I'm just gonna hit this guy in the face. John Diva says, I hope Neosif's chap isn't being too hard on him. Dude. Well, I mean, we just immediately lost. Shit. Oh my god, Neosif provides us hope before stripping it away from us. Are there any new cards in here? Pretty good, isn't it? I'm gonna dab for another large dude. Okay. Our deck definitely struggles to pierce through, and I also think that we can... Oops, decks. We can make this... I feel like we can make this a little sturdier. Let me cut these guys, and let me actually bump this and this right away. Carnival and Carnage, is it that great? Let's take a look at some Planeswalkers that we could try. Planes. Very hard to type when you have a little cat on you. That's you, Sheriff. Yes, good. You're very good at knowing when you're being referenced. Any Planeswalkers that I'm forgetting about? Why is this frozen? Let me just see if I can click. There we go. Oh, I put on Ravnica Allegiance. Okay. Yeah. I just got confused. Angrath Minotaur Pirate. So the question is, do we want to be more or less aggressive? We have room for a pair. Gutter Bones is okay. I mean, it doesn't feel world-changing. I honestly think I'd rather cut these and have, like, a Lava Coil. Am I on the... What? Oh my god, filters, man. Are you kidding me? Lava Coil. Lava Coil. I feel like this is just generally a good card, and anything that's trying to do something more mid-rangey, more build the boardy. Anyway, like, if we're trying to go proper mid-range... Why do I not have 4 of these? Phoenix. Like, here's the thing that I'm thinking. Like, the mono-red... Sort of the big red decks. We could base something off that. Those... these wouldn't fit. How aggro do I actually wish to be? I could just bump the Angrath count and just call it a day. Yeah, like, see, I feel like there's an argument to be made about, like, not trying to be quite as aggressive. Actually curving out into things. I just freaking love Angrath so much, dude. I'm gonna do something a little bit less suicidal. How is this not playing light up the stage? Which one's light up this stage? Ravnica Allegiance is the one that is... Look at the top 2 until end of turn. You may play those. Yeah, I'm hanging on to this puppy. Yeah, I think a bigger Rakdos deck is going to be more effective than our baby Rakdos deck. This is discard and then draw? Yeah. So we discard Black Mana Source. so sick. Do I even care? I don't. You don't have to do that. Goblin Chainwhirler may be nice in this too. Yeah, I'm starting to think like a red splash Rakdos. It's electric. Oh my god! Judy! I feel like the world wants me to. Play more Legion Warbosses. Will I oblige? Make 2. Alright, I'm going in. That one. These have lifelink. Oh, they don't have lifelink. They're just flyers. Oh. Perfect, perfect, perfect. So we're going to lose this little one, but I think this is okay. I think if we just make a giant legion of Legion Warbosses. I mean, like, the way that the big red deck works is it spends turn 1 and 2 clearing and eliminating threats on the board. Oh my god. I don't know how to put this, man. This is so unfair. What the fuck? Alright. Yeah, no, I mean, I don't make the rules. I don't make the rules, like, literally. So, what's your new, what are you doing new in your deck? Oh, I'm just only and exclusively running Legion Warbosses. It's really cool. What even is this? I peel land, I Angrath. Bam. Alright, dude, Electric literally got just the worst, absolute, most savagely painful run-out luck. I don't even know what to say, other than I'm, like, so very sorry. God. Alright, well, I found a way to win. We have extremely high card quality. And that's how we win. Yeah, like, you know... I mean, if, like, these are the... oh yeah, this one and the Hackrobat, I feel like are the ones that we can investigate cutting for the purposes of trying to go wide. Carnival's hilarious to me. God, the art on Rakdos is just so good. We lost any games with this deck? We've been whomped a few times. Alright, so this is kind of a test about how much do we like jamming in. Fanatical Firebrand just feels like it has so much synergy with this deck because I can just ping the face in order to proc the spectacle triggers. Judge Dan Games! Which 2-drop shan't I gain today? Meep mop. I decline. Hello. It's fine. I cannot believe how much I adore fine. This art, man. Yeah, I guess we do this. Oh, it resolved! It resolved! Ah! And not a counter was seen that day. My name's Teferi. Your name's Teferi. You make me happy. Decline.
Only time will tell.
Spectacle. Discard your hand and draw 3 cards. Oh! No fire, no steel. Alright, so I want to swing in first, right? Start of the wreckage is primo fantastissimo. Alright, getting cravings. Yeah. Oh, dude. Beating them down. What is that slurping effect? That incessant slurping effect? We're actually going to reboot the client real fast because it's lagging a little bit. MTGA VIP. Just quote current man. No, I quoted our good friend Angrath. No fire, no steel. It's like so loud. Killington says, hi, Cat Dad. Hey, Killington. Hey. Hey. Lower sound effects a bit. I feel the sound effects are pretty good, except for that one. That is a loud one. I'm gonna crank the game volume down a smidge anyways. Eugenides. Enters tapped. Oh my gosh, it's me. Chuck that, it's not an issue. Alright. I just don't want our opponent to get that effect. Which it looks like is what our opponent wished to do. Legion Warbosses. So thick. Okay, so it appears our opponent's trying to proc some sort of spectacle. Fuck. So I think this is the correct play to do, yeah. Yeah, see, I feel like Rakdos plus a couple of these very efficient cards. Because I did put in 4 Lava Coils, right? I'm pretty sure I did. Alright, so you and you, and you, and you, get in there. And then Judith and swing with the team. I mean, it seems good. I think we're doing it. I feel like this should be weaker, though. Damn. Dude, the animations. Oh. Tithe take. I mean, this is just going to be GG, right? This is still better. It's the deal 1 damage to every target. It's like the disgusting part. Goodness, Judy is nice. Judy's nice. Judy and Legion Warboss does feel good. That does feel good. I almost think that cutting the cutting things like the Carnival and Carnage. I really don't want to, but I think maybe that's the right thing to do. This is great. This hand makes our Fanatical Firebrands into deal 2 damagers. It might actually be correct to cut the Fanatical Firebrand and be more of like an obnoxious, like sort of discard control-y with a couple of the Rakdos spectacle effects in here. Like cut these Acrobats. God, this art is so good. God. I just want to be able to Carnage my opponent. It's so loud! I mean, with this mana being shown, I see no reason not to Judy. The 2 extra damage I would gain from the Acrobat using red mana is the same amount gained by just swinging in the face like this. I mean, I'm probably Carnaging this turn. Probably. Maybe. Maybe not. Maybe so. Alright. Diagonal Monkey, get in there. This is kind of what I feel like is the issue with this particular brand of aggro. I think I need to go way aggroer or really ease up on the aggro. Like a substantial margin. Wow. We're gonna wait until the moment when our opponent is completely out of cards to take all their toys away, you know. Could be another Carnival and Carnage, which I would welcome. Okay. Oh! My hand. How does he have 3 of those? What is he, me? Oh, that's a good one to have on an empty board. Hello. I actually think this is... Ugh. This is not a particularly greedy keep to just hang on to that. I mean, we have a deck archetype that typically has no real good draw. Our opponent seems to be low on options, so we really want to get them to the point where they're out of stuff. Get in there! Like, imagine if our opponent was down to 2 cards and we were able to force a discard on Captive Audience. That's why I think it was a good idea to hang on to our Carnival and Carnage. Although we are dead. D-E-D dead. Alright, so only 5. Oh, God. Let's just go to 4. It's a good one to get. Don't be a removal, come on. Come on, man, come on. You're breaking my balls. Oh, we're so screwed. I think it's literally just like all the point removal. Alright, enjoy your zombie, guys. Yeah!
Here be monsters.
Oh, shit, man.
No steel.
No fire. No. Ah! Got us. He just had nothing but removal and Captive Audience. And I was captivated, I gotta tell you. Yeah, see, I feel like there's a way to make this kind of like mid-range. I'm actually gonna sift through here a little bit. Let me actually just look at some of the Ravnica Allegiance cards. Probably want an Arch of Orazca in there too. That seems like a good one. Maybe not so many of these. I really like this card a lot. Well, hi. Well, how's it going, Sheriff? Are you being cute? Doing a little high-pitched meow like a cute cat? We got a very cute cat down here. Yes, meow, meow, meow. Hey. Hey, what is it? Coming up? All right, we got a little brown cat. Look at her. She just wants attention. She wants tummy rubs. Come on, here. Let me help you up. There you go. There you go. She doesn't like to jump up. She likes to be hoisted. No, not on that side. Whatever. Okay. Yep. It's good. It's good to have you here. Rakdos literally is your guild. Little kitten of chaos. So let's see. What are some... Let's just go to the red and look at like some 4 and 5 mana things. Skargan Hellkite is actually pretty sick. That's pretty sick, but maybe for a little bit more for... Okay, let's get this. Let's get these out. You gotta move your paws. Okay, nope, stay there. This seems like pretty solid little card. Let me think. What are the other things that are in a... Well, you kind of want something that's a little bit more wide. What about in black? Yep. Yeah, you're a good cat. Spawn of Mayhem really that great? I don't know. What are our Riot cards that could fit well? Maybe Skargan Hellkite is okay. This is a very good cat. Let me go back and look at Spectacle. It's just a really good cat, you know. Blade Juggler deals 1 damage to you and you draw a card. Skewer the Critics and Light Up the Stage are the two that... Ah! Oh, goodness, cat. Jesus. You're a good cat, but fuck. Sometimes you should really hurt me. Seems probably okay as a form of card draw. Try to put in a couple of these. Now I'm going to put in an Arch of... This is really hard to type with one hand. O-F-O. It's a land. Are we kidding me? Where is the Arch of Orazca? Ugh. God, it's always one step ahead of me, man. What is the name of the goblins that are awesome? Commander. What? God, it's always one step ahead of me. These guys. I think this could be pretty tight. Probably don't need this. Probably do want to have a couple of, like, shocks. Here, sweetheart, let me put you down. Okay. Alright, let's see here. Shock. I mean, we could try to get some Banefires in there. It just doesn't seem that necessary. I mean, the treasure maps were the other piece of this. Siege Gang Commander. We could just look for other token summoners. These are some of like just the high value cards. This is high value, this is high value. Chainwhirler is like really good anti-aggro. This is not that great anti-aggro. What are other spectaclers? I am a huntin' for something awesome. This could actually be... not much black going on. Yeah, I kind of want to get some dope new cards in there. Oh, a Ravenous Chupacabra would be a really nice one to have. Right? That's a nice one. Yeah, I like Ravenous Chupacabra. That's a good black card. What are some other good, just like, strong black cards? What about Rakdos himself? Yeah, maybe. Rakdos the Showstopper. Only clears creatures, though, and we should have mostly a clear board. Plague Crafter, Doom Whisperer. Yeah, I kind of like the idea of Ravenous. Oh my god, it's not black. Okay. I think 2 of these seems good. Plague Crafter what I really want to do? I actually think I want something in the 4-drop slot. What are just good black cards? Midnight Reaper. I mean, we have some ways that to draw that we're comfortable with. All the cool Rakdos stuff is gone now. It really is, isn't it? We slowly peeled back to something. Yeah, you know, we're only going to look in Ravnica Allegiance for now. There are some good 4-droppers. Yeah, maybe actually just that. Vindictive Vampire. Spawn of Mayhem. Yeah, we only feel okay about a Spawn. Actually, maybe Spawn of Mayhem is a lot better in this deck. If I actually try to put in a lot of Spawn of Mayhems and do some cuttings elsewhere. Because we're at 62. I think 25 lands is right. We could also ditch the light up the stage. Spawn of Mayhem bad in the aggro version. I think my aggro version was actually just kind of weak. Spawn of Mayhem, maybe I just run a pair. I don't. This one only seems okay. I don't know. I'm just gonna stop building. I'm just gonna play it end game. Also, I'd like to note that we're getting close to the end of my stream for the day. So I'm trying to think, what is the last thing that we want to do? Maybe this card is actually the wrong 2-drop to have here. Could actually be okay, but this one. Some kind of jank. Reclamation Wilderness deck? What's Persistent Petitioners? Deadeye Tracker. Going in. It's actually very good. You know what? One thing I haven't looked at is what some of the huge green creatures are. Good. The light up the stage seems very, very conditional. Orzhov tokens with Divine Visitation. That's the one, Doom Drake. That's the one. That's the one we build. Orzhov tokens with Divine Visitation. Yes, 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 yes. You're speaking language to me. You're speaking language to me, Day9 said enthusiastically, confusing all who could hear. You being a good cat? I'm getting the stare down from my cat now. Alright, so far so good. Hey, why are you chewing on all of my stuff? Hey. Stop chewing on everything that you see, kitten. Oh, you can have any number of persistent petitioners. Oh, what? Ravnica. Yes, what is this? Tap 4 and tap advisors you control. They can have any number of cards named persistent petitioners. Oh, that's so nice. Alright, I need to kill this thing fast. Give me this.
Please run. Your crew for
Please run.
a fair price.
Politicians are out there. I would probably need to like spend a lot of wild cards drafting. Our opponent is doing an exile cards from graveyard deck. Okay. I'm going to play one more of this mid-range one. Petitioners are blue, which means you can run 25 of them, and the rest counter spells. Dude, what about the petitioners with Curious Obsessions on them? And like dive downs and shit. Aish. Ah. Ah. Joe Pirate says, can you explain the difference between aggro and mid-range? In theory it makes sense, but they feel very similar. Yeah, aggro is all about trying to kill your opponent as fast as possible. Mid-range has tools to slow down. Like, this deck is a little more mid-rangey because it has these tools to slow down. And I'm going to be playing this in a little bit more of a control-y fashion because my opponent is aggro. So you can think of mid-range as if I'm against control, I'm trying to kill him as fast as I can. If I'm against aggro, I play the slow control-y version. So here, because we took a turn to slow down, play a Lava Coil, we can go back to playing in somewhat of a control-y fashion against our enemy card counter, Chris. See ya. Bonk. Now, why would this be shown? I'm gonna see what my opponent does. I'm gonna play this for its spectacle loss and just get rid of these Lava Coils and redraw, because I think our opponent... I'll take the damage. I'm gonna ditch these Lava Coils and start trying to kill our opponent a little faster. Until the end of your next turn. So, this is until the end of my next turn. Right? It's a good one to have. This Spectacle animation and sound effects is going to get old real quick. Yeah. I think it's awesome, but it's like very over the top. It's one of those like, that's very cool the one time. Is this a different risk factor? Decline. Draw your damn cards. We're going to be declining almost everything now. So at the start of my upkeep, that'll buff itself. Yeah, I guess we'll do this in one more, and then we'll do something with Petitioners. I really like the way the Rix Maadi Revelers function in this, where it kind of like gives me the opportunity to refill my hand. Which we described the animation as a bit too much of a spectacle. Yeah, I actually kind of like how this one's feeling. Do I really want that many of those? Cut one, put in another Spawn of Mayhem. Yeah, I mean, this felt pretty good. How'd you play Spawn of Mayhem from your graveyard? It was that card that I just modified that I can't remember the name of. It's a spectacle card. You play it for one. Light up the stage. Thank you, Craig Caskey. You play it for 1 mana. It goes into the graveyard, or goes into exile, and you can play it at the end of the next turn. I'll take out the Lava Coil. I like the Lava Coils. I like them. Because they deal damage in exile upon killing, which seems rather important. See, this deck I can start to make a lot of sense of when I say turn 1 and 2 is, for the most part, about denying aggro. I do have those 2-drops. I do have those, whatever the heck they're called. Rix Maadi Revelers. But a lot of this is like, I start doing threatening things on turn 3. I don't really know what I think about Judith. Legion Warbosses are like perfect in our deck. I think Judith Scourge Diva's still a good card to run. I think. Maybe we do cut Judith. What does this say? Creatures supposed to control can't be countered. Non-token creatures. Ah. Well, as if I wasn't lucky enough. Yeah, maybe Judith is the wrong Rakdos card. Maybe we can just put in another strong Rakdos 3-drop. And see, this actually feels like a proper mid-range deck. We take a few turns to just kind of chill a little bit, and then our opponent is invariably going to play a big creature. Okay. And then it's not hexproof right now, so we just kill it. Alright, this feels good. This has such a good synergy with the Warboss, but does it have good synergy with other creatures? Devil's a 3-cost removal if you want to swap Judith. That might be pretty good. Yeah, we're probably winning this. I mean, I think that this deck feels better. I'm going to leave in Judith for at least a little bit. Because I think that if we look, sort of a theme of this deck is a lot of these cards function well by themselves. This functions well by itself. This functions well by itself. These function well by themselves. This obviously kills a thing. This functions well by itself. Judith is the one that doesn't. Judith actually needs some other things. Bedevil might improve over Chupacabras. I don't think so. I like that I kill a thing and I receive a body. I mean, I'm just gonna I'm gonna switch this deck in a little bit, so it doesn't really matter, but has to be some good 3-drop cards. Because, I mean, like, Goblin Chainwhirler's still in the meta. Great card. Good stuff. Alright. This is a bit of a slow hand, but still consistent with our thing. Pestilent Spirit with the burn cards. What's Pestilent Spirit Ravnica? Pestilent Spirit reads 3 mana, Menace, Death Touch, instant sorcery spells you control have Death Touch. Oh, that's an interesting one. God, I don't even know how to think about that. Pass in the turn. Alright, looks like the Mardu beatdown's coming. Yeah, so, I mean, the story of this deck makes a lot more sense, right? Which is, we kind of control for a turn or two, and then we really start putting our foot on the gas. Angrath to me feels like a Ravnica Allegiance card. Like, it really does. Hero of Precinct 1. Oh my goodness. That's a card right there, man. Okay, that's just so cool, man. It's just so cool, man. I mean, I hate to say it, but Chainwhirler's probably going to be pretty good, right? No blocks. Also, no fire, no steel. Chainwhirler's got to be pretty great, right? It's gotta be. I think we might be in a position where we gotta take some toys away. Boy, this is... all these options are good. These can trade. This can eat that, though. I really like that play a lot.
Never seen water burn your crew for my freedom?
Alright, so this attacks. This attacks because it's going to die. The other two don't. Get some Traderonies. This kills this because our opponent made a mistake. Alright, cool. I'm just imagining a Goblin Chainwhirler in this deck, and it feels so much better than Judy, doesn't it? Doesn't it just feel better than Judy? You can attack with everything, it's fine. This is a gift. Ah, God. It's so hard for me to convince myself that anything's better than just, like, jamming in.
I'll have you in chains next time.
Other than a Chainwhirler, because I mean, there's gonna be aggro decks, right? So I mean, we blow this up. This prevents the value from continuing, right? And then we just Legion Warboss, and we just swing in with a lot of Warbosses. Because if our opponent wishes to double block, it's completely fine. Dagger Caster's 3-red splashable version of Chainwhirler. Dagger Caster. Ravnica Allegiance. Dagger Caster reads, enters the battlefield, deals 1 damage to each opponent and 1 damage to each creature your opponent controls. Ah, I see, but it's not triple red. I think we can get away with triple red. This one. Yeah. I mean... Oh my gosh. I mean, this is so gross now that I have the Siege Gang Commanders. Okay, so I'm actually going to output what I think is actually a good deck at the end. I'm going to make one adjustment, play one more game, because I just think that this is the change. We go dot, dot, dot. Well, we need to cut one thing. Maybe the Siege Gang Commander. Maybe the Spawn of Mayhem. Probably Spawn of Mayhem. Something like this. Cut one of these, add one of those. We have 20 sources of red. 14 sources of black. Spawn of Mayhem better than the Arclight Phoenix. I can see this argument being made. Something like this feels really good to me. Cut Arch. One Arch is great. One Arch is actually really nice in this. Because we have Legion Warbosses and Siege Gang Commanders that fill the board up. It's pretty common in a deck that has any amount of width to just pop a single Arch of Orazca in there. I'm keeping it. I don't give a damn. We're just going to get there. I mean, there's just... The probability of us not getting there is so low. By the way, for any of you who are curious, this is a horrific keep. This is an absolutely horrific keep. That's why it's amusing to me, because it's our final game with this deck, you understand? Plus, I avoid issues so capably. I mean, I don't know how many times I have to say this again and again to you. I get there every time. Every time. There is no justice in the world when Day 9 is playing the game of Magic the Gathering. Ah! He said in a birdly way. Every time. 100% of times, Day 9 gets there every time. No fire. No steel. This is what's amazing. You can adapt this. But the downtick on Angrath says gain control of creature, untap, it gains haste, and then you sacrifice it if its cost is 3 or less. Oh! Zero Zium says, left for a couple hours. What's been the best deck so far? This and the previous one that we've done have been pretty successful, but I don't know if any of them are the best. Na, 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 na. I shouldn't speak of that control deck, man. It was gross. Last game of the day of this deck. We're wrapping in about 30 minutes as well. Ooh, look at that healthy boy. I mean, I might do another game after this because this deck is just slaying. I mean, this is so gross. Nice new Chainwhirler graphics. No fire, no steel. Is that a new Chainwhirler animation? Sure looks like it. Man, Wizards be adding all sorts of polish to this puppy. Dude, I've actually found that unless I'm tapping, talking, fiddling with a pen, I can't, I feel so uncomfortable. Like, when I watch TV, I need to have a pen to, like, do something with. Hadana's Climb. Hadana's Climb on the Incubation Druid means that it can get 3 mana. That's so sick. So when are you going to jam some Sunbird's Invocation to this deck? Oh. Ah. Now we're talking. This is a good one to discard. I think I chuck a Siege Gang, right? Only block one of those little babies, so we get in some free damage. Then we might be in a position where we get to hit him with the no fire, no steel. No fire, no steel. We might be a little light on black sources. Woo. I'm such a fidgeter, dude. I am like the fidgetiest person I know, man. I never stop. Never stop fidgeting, never stop believing. Post on discordant. It's gonna have a greater converted mana cost than I desire. Hadana's flipping is actually a problem for us. This, as it turns out, is a pretty good position. I think it might be Siege Gang Commander Pass. And then next turn, the Angrath, maybe. Woo! Did you do the leg shake too? Literally all day. I'm just like, I'm in a state of constant vibration. Love this move with double block. On the, this is like maybe my favorite thing in all of Magic right now is double blocking with 2 lifelinkers. Hellcat maybe's got us. Maybe got us. No fire, no steel. Is Nick as fidgety as you? Not even remotely close. Nick's my brother, by the way, for any of you curious. I'm like 1,000 times fidgetier than that man. Fan that man. Tyler Best Nomina says, my coworkers are always yelling at me to stop shaking. Screw them, man. You're doing it right, Tyler. By the way, Tyler, your name is actually... Oh, look at this, man. Your name is actually Tyler Best Name NA. It's not Best Nomina. That's pretty sick, man. I got incongruity. Damn, that's nice. Oh! Shit! Alright, well, here's the play. We play this. Hello. go ahead and we're gonna gain control of this one. That's ours.
Run. A chase stokes the forge.
Hello. You can tap it for mana if you want. Yeah. Taps for 3 blue, dive down, and I'm like, oh!
A fair price.
Blah blah. Blah blah. Oops, shouldn't have swung with the Rix Maadi. Well, it clearly messed up there. Oh. We don't have enough to defend a swing back on Angrath. Man, there's all sorts of stuff I missed. That's fine. Yeah, math is for blockers. It's like my favorite thing to say in the entire universe. We actually screwed the pooch pretty big on this one. We had a really good opportunity. We should have actually just swung with our 3/3s, I believe. That attack was actually fairly mediocre, because now we're going to lose Angrath, which is our source of value going forward. Fuck. Oh, we could have just pinged him to death. Oh, Cat. Cat's going to destroy us. See, like, I literally thought I had this game won after, like, 3-4 turns. And then she, like, stabilizes super well. And then I'm like, oh, yeah, the perfect draw. And then I bork. Borkaronied. I mean, the play is start a combat, add a counter to this, has 3 counters, it's 4/4, this flips, turn this into a flyer and just smash Angrath right in the teeth. Healing for... no. Healing for 8. No! Yeah, actually, no, I'm gonna do this. I get to keep Angrath. I was assuming it was gonna be a double swing. So. Tristanian Point.
No fire, no steel.
Let's take the toys out. Nice. We want to keep this
Never
one.
seen water burn.
Alright, send those toys away.
No steel.
Get them out of there. Oh, it was an Ajani. Wow! It was an Ajani. Yeah, it was an Ajani. Woo! Shawnee killed an Ajani. The filth. Alright, well, that fucking sucks, doesn't it? This was a worry.
Weathered tougher storms than you.
Actually, I think Hellcat once again has us completely destroyed. Alright, let's deal some damage. So what our opponent could do is go, oh my god, Sean's got another Chainwhirler again, right? Getting that mental space of like, oh, I can't get blown out by a Chainwhirler. I just can't. Anything but getting blown out by a Chainwhirler. Just think it. Think that. Don't want to block that Tristani with anyone, do you? No. No, 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 no. No, 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 no. Dude, I actually think the Rix Maadi Reveler, very nice little addition to a red aggro beater. Or a red mid-range beater. Yeah, look at all the computations coming in. Look at all the careful Chainwhirler avoidance going on. Look at this, is perfect. Chonk, chonk, chonk. Yeah, that's fine. bang, boom. Alright, that's pretty tight, huh? Now, we do die pretty immediately to Hadana's Climb. Like, Hadana's Climb actually just shits on us. Because Hellcat is going to make a 10/10 flyer with lifelink. Shit. Perfect. We get to block a bunch of damage. I don't know what this is about. Oh, it's the adapt, isn't it? Okay. Alright, well, I'm just gonna chumpa-rumpa-doo. Yeah. Do I have just 2 Angraths? Do I just have like a pair of Angrathies? Woo! Woo! So many Growth Chamber Gordians. God, that sound is grody, man. You guys are right. Woo. We're dead. We're super dead. Hiya! Hiya! Perfect. Get him. Yeah. Alright. If Hellcat attacks, we die. The trick is to make the 5/5 fly. No! Damn it! Damn it! Actually, swing out. Swinging out is the play right there, because swing out kills us. Swing out sets us to 1, and then at the start of the next turn, we shoot ourselves with our little Chainwhirly boy. Good game. I feel like we won and lost and won and lost like 6 times in that game. It's a very, very emotionally ravaging game. Okay.